Currently, if you go to rapidweaverblog.com/admin/articles, you get shown the article lists and you can create a new article for our blog. So there's no login for this. Anyone with this URL could go in and create content on our site or delete content from our site. So in this video, we're going to look at how we can password protect all of the admin pages for our blog. So let's go to RapidWeaver. I've got the project open. I'm going to go to the articles admin page, and then we're going to open up the admin core partial that we created previously. Then what we're going to do is add the protect stack. So this is in the total CMS admin stacks. You need to drag and drop the protect stack in here. Now there are some settings for this stack. We're not going to have a look at them just yet. What I'm going to do straight away is actually just publish this up to the server and see what it does out of the box. So let's publish that stack or that change up to the server. And once that's done, if we go back to RapidWeaver blog and we're on the articles admin page and refresh, you'll see instantly we then have to enter the passcode to log in. So that's essentially all you have to do to password protect all of your admin pages. It's as simple as that. But what we're going to look at for the rest of this video is how we customize that. So let's go back to RapidWeaver, back into the admin core partial, and on the protect stack, let's have a look at some of the settings. So as you can see here, we have a passcode or the password that we need to enter. Now by default it's this here. I'm going to change this just to admin for ease of use. You can set how long the session should last for or when it should expire. So in minutes, days, hours, we'll leave it as the default. You can also customize things like the page title and the background and things like that. So let's actually do the background color or the body color. And I'm going to choose one of our predefined colors here, like so. And I'm actually going to change the background to be a radial color, like so. Next, I'm just going to update the input text colors, just so it looks more like the rest of our site. So the input text, I'm going to choose this color here. And the placeholder, we might have more of this color. The input background can be white, and the input border will also be white, like so. Okay, there are a few other settings that you could play around with. You can even add an image in here if you wanted, perhaps your company logo. You could drag and drop that in there. We'll leave it as empty, and we'll just have the password box for when people need to log in. So we'll go back and we'll just publish that up to the server as well. And let's go back to RapidWeaver blog and refresh there, and you'll see the changes have been made. And what we need to do is enter the password, which I changed to admin. We'll hit return and we'll get logged in. I'm going to update the password so that I don't have to enter that again. And there we are, we're logged in to the admin page of our site. It's as simple as that. And if you remember in these settings, what will happen is that we'll be automatically logged out after 15 minutes of inactivity. That's perfectly fine, but what we might want to do is add a log out button so that users can log themselves out. This is obviously handy if you're using someone else's computer or you're using a public computer. So let's have a look at how we do that. So back to RapidWeaver. And because we're going to want to add the log out button to all the admin pages, we should probably add that to the admin core partial as well. So let's go into there. And what we need to add is the log out stack, as you can see here. So again, this is a total CMS admin stack. Drag and drop that in below the protect stack there. And then what we need to do is add a button for this logout. So any button or link that you add inside of here, when it's clicked, that will log the user out. So what we'll use is a foundation button. And we'll change the text to logout. And we'll change this to be a form submit. Next, I'm going to change the rounded settings to be round corners, and perhaps we'll align this to the right just for now. And we'll leave it as actually we'll change the style to be an alert style, like so. Okay, let's go back and publish that up to the server. And we'll go back to Safari and refresh. and you'll see that we now have a logout button here in the top right. So currently we are logged in and we can create a new article. We could go and edit one of our existing articles, and if we just copy this URL, so this is a URL for editing this blog post. We are currently logged in, but if we log out, we get back to the login screen. If we try and access that URL, so here you can see we're actually on the article's editing page. If we try and refresh that, you'll see we get back to the login page. If we log in, we then get logged in and we get access to those pages. And again, we can go back to admin/articles and we get the list. And you can see we're logged in and we get the log out button. So that's how you add password protection or login to all of your admin pages. In a future lesson, we're going to look at updating the styles of the admin area and actually adding a navigation bar across the top here where the log out button is going to be placed alongside links to all of the admin pages that we're going to create in upcoming videos. But for now, that'll do it. You've added a login to your admin area. I'll see you in the next video.